Hello my fellow Mariners and welcome to another match preview. This time we're going to be previewing the fixture at Boundary Park this coming Saturday between Oldham Athletic and Grimsby Town. It's going to be quite a very difficult game this. Oldham obviously haven't had the best of starts of the year, struggling around about near the bottom. You know, they're not setting the world alight, but the Mariners of course are on a bit of a high. So I didn't get around to doing the Macclesfield preview out of circumstances, but anyway, let's crack on with this. Let's crack straight on with this, and as we look forward to this game with Oldham Athletic. Now Oldham are in pretty decent form at the moment. As we look towards the last three fixtures of both teams, we can tell you that Oldham, in the last three matches, have beaten Cambridge by 2-1. They did lose narrowly 1-0 to Colchester, and they got a very creditable 2-2 draw away at Plymouth. So, in that regard, that's a cracking 4 points from those 9 available. I think Oldham can hold their heads high there, especially going and getting a draw at Plymouth Argyle, one of the early season favourites for the League Two title. In fact, as we look back at Grimsby's last 3 league results, as we can see, we've obviously had the 5-2 win at home to Port Vale. We had the 3-1 win away at Walsall, and I think we came back down to earth a little bit last Saturday by losing to Crewe by 2-0. But I've got to say, just briefly on that, Crewe were fantastic. They were probably the best team we've played so far this year. And I don't think it mattered how long we'd have played. I don't think we would have scored, to be honest. But from that, you know, we've had some decent form. I'll briefly, towards the end of the video, talk about the cup ventures and let you know how that's getting on. But recent form is quite strong as well. So it's going to be a tough test though. We went there last year, and we'll talk about that a little bit later on in this video. I'm just going to tell you a little bit about the last 5 meetings that have been put on the Grimsby Town website. They've got us down as one of the last meetings we had was in February of 1997. So the 96-97 season, Town ended up winning a game by 3-0. Oldham, that was in the league. Oldham then played us in the League Cup that next season, 97-98, and they beat us at home 1-0. But we got our revenge away. Yeah, they beat us at home, not us at home, but they were at home. They were at home, beat us 1-0. They came back to Bundle Park and lost emphatically 5-0 to Grimsby that day. We had played them prior to that. After that, we played them in 2004. One of the results was a 6-0 win for Oldham. But the last two the website has is the 2 results from last season. I was at both games. On September the 15th, Oldham came to Bundle Park and blew us away, really. 3-0. And Oldham beat us at Oldham 2-0. And that was where the bust-up between Michael Jolly and Wes Thomas came to light. So that was the last game for Wes Thomas. The overall record between the two sides is quite interesting and quite close. Overall, Grimsby and Oldham played 71 times. 71 times. Oldham winning 29 of those, Town winning 30 of those, and 12 draws in there. And that to me is kind of telling you, you know what, this is going to be a difficult game to call, really. You know, I mean, everyone would look and say that, hey, you know, this should be a gimme. I think we will be favouring it, but I do believe that Oldham are going to be. It's going to be all about the first goal, I think, between us and Oldham. It's going to be the first goal. Whoever gets the first goal, I think, may go on to win this. Obviously, there is a previous mariner in their ranks of Zach Mills, of course, that was with us a couple of seasons ago, got released, moved on to Morecambe, and after a season at Morecambe, he moved to Oldham in the summer. So we all know about Zach, and to me, my overall take of this fixture is this. They're not going to be fancied to beat us. We're going to be the favoured team. I think we've got the bigger players, the stronger players. I don't want to say more of an attacking threat, because obviously they scored 2 goals past Plymouth. They're obviously starting to find a little bit of something for them. But I think Grimsby are going to win this game. I'm actually going to go quite emphatic, probably a 3-0 win over Oldham. I think like I said before, it all depends on the first goal. I think if we can kind of introduce ourselves to Oldham and our game to Oldham, I think we'll have too much. But you know, you don't want to give them too much of a foothold in the game, because if they do, obviously they can be quite dangerous. So we have to be, again, respectful and aware of Oldham and realise they have got some threats and they are going to be a danger. But no, for me, it'll be Oldham 0, Grimsby 3. Hopefully we can carry on the good vibes of the weekend. It's a tough game. Nice little old ground to go to, Oldham. It's really got a kind of character to it, you know. Very, very nice ground. And looking forward to going back. And hopefully this time we can pick up the points. On another side note, I need to just mention well done to the Grimsby Town ladies team. They played this past Sunday, and they got a nice 3-1 win to start their season with. Well done to the girls. Congratulations on a fantastic start for Dale and the girls. And also, what I'm also going to mention just now is the last few days for Mariners supporters. Obviously, on a bright note, we are going to Chelsea. We are going to the Bridge, and all I can say is it's going to be a thrill. I've never gone to a Premier League ground before. I've never gone to Stamford Bridge, so I'm really looking forward to going there, and for Michael Jordan to be putting his wits against Frank Lampard. Obviously 2 young managers, really, when you think about it. There's going to be some real excitement going to that game, and I'm looking forward to that in a fortnight. I will be doing a little bit of a preview for that, so please look out for that one. But one thing I would just like to mention at the end of this video, it was announced earlier this morning that Demi Knight, the beautiful little girl that all the fundraising was done for in the 92 and things like that. Unfortunately, it was announced this morning that she sadly passed away after her fight with cancer, which is real sad news for for the community and everyone that helped fundraise and things like that. And, for treatment, and she was having to Poland and America for all treatment. So all I'd like to say on that is my heart goes out to the family and to Demi, and it's a real sad situation that the family are in, and no child deserves that. But all my love and my thoughts are with Demi's family at this time, and I'm sure all of us fellow Mariners would agree with that and send our loving thoughts to Demi Knight's family. So the last thing I'm going to do to finish on is on a brighter note. What do you think the result on Saturday is going to be? Do you think that the Mariners are going to be able to bounce back? One thing I will say on the game with Macclesfield, when we got to penalties, I knew how well Macclesfield had done with penalties the last couple of years. In fact, I think they definitely won their last 3 penalties, and I thought that is exactly what they're playing for. And I believe in the last 10 minutes or so, that's what they were playing for. They were playing for penalties because I think we started to get on top. And I think it was nerve-wracking for everybody. I was there, and my friend was there. I don't think I've ever seen him so nervous. I was like, as everyone was in that ground, please don't miss, please don't miss. And obviously Matt Green missed the first one, and we thought, oh no, especially when they scored the first. But Macca stepped up as the penalty shootout went on. He finally saved the second penalty of Macclesfield's, and that final penalty save, after everyone else had scored, Elliot Whitehouse scored our final penalty. But to know that we go through the Stamford Bridge, what a exciting experience it's going to be for everybody that goes. Apparently, up to about 50% of the tickets of the 5,112 that we were given, half of those tickets in a day have already gone. I mean, that is that is phenomenal. But in one day, half the tickets have already been sold. So hopefully we go and we take a full allocation to Chelsea and cheer on the boys and get a win there. So, or just do well. There's no pressure on us. And the only other bit of good news I'd like to bring you is that James Hansen has got the Sky Bet League 2 Player of the Month after 5 goals and 3 assists. James has been immense for so far at Grimsby. He's that target man I think everyone has been screaming out for. I know some people, again, still don't always like the direct route with James Hansen, and I can understand that. But the way I look at it, what I like about Grimsby at the minute is, even when James is not, at his full 100% level, you've got players that's digging him out. We're not being reliant on James, but this squad is good. This squad is really, really good. And, we lie 7th in the league. And if someone had said after 6 games you would be 7th in the league, I think any Grimsby fan would say, oh yeah. So, let's look at the positives. We go to Oldham and we look to try and add another victory. It's a busy week this week. for Grimsby. I will hopefully be back on Monday, or possibly Sunday night for the preview of the Salford fixture. It will probably be our first fixture at Salford, so it'll be a little review on that one, more so how Salford have been doing and the progression of Salford as a football club. But I do hope you've enjoyed this. Do like and comment on this video, subscribe if you're new, and yeah, one final time, my thoughts go out to Demi Knight's family, and we do hope that any kind of solace in the messages and that hopefully helps, and all best to the family. I said all my love and my heart goes out to you. And on the football side, let's try and get the 3 points. And I'm pumped for this, and let's try and get them. Let's go. I'll see you Sunday. Bye.